You ready?
Yes.
This is the Entourage Edge. It is a dual book, which means it has two screens. It's got an e-reader on this side, full color netbook tablets on this side. It runs Google Android, which means that any apps that work on the Google phone will work on this device. Wide variety of apps. We have our own app called the Library that lets you store different content types, audio, video, images, even Word or Excel documents you can open on this side. If a document is in EPUB or PDF format, those are standard ebook formats, it will open on the e-reader side where you can highlight, write notes in the margins. It operates like a standard ebook, but it's not just having an e-reader next to a netbook. It's actually one device with two screens, so that means there's a lot of interactivity between the two sides. For example, if you highlight a word like I just did, you can hit search and choose whether you want to search it in Google or Wikipedia in the full color web browser, or in the dictionary, or within the book itself. That's just one way the two screens connect. Another thing you can do is attach files, multimedia, to a book or web links. This book has some web links and it has a link here to a video clip. I just touch that and it's going to open on the LCD. There it's playing a video with speakers. You can record your own video with the webcam, and it has built-in microphones too, as well as, of course, a headphone and microphone jack. If you go to an image on the e-reader screen, currently e-readers are only available in grayscale across all the brands, but on ours, if you highlight the image with the camera tool, it will show up in full color on the netbook side, and you can zoom in to view detail on that. If you are taking notes in the margins and you run out of space, just switch over to the journal application, and you have room to take all the notes you want, as many pages as you want. Responds very well to the stylus, and you can save this as a PDF, email it to yourself. It's connected through Wi-Fi to the internet. We'll have 3G in the future, but currently Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Bluetooth enables you to connect to keyboard, or you can do that through USB. Or you can use the on-screen keyboard, which of course can be rotated any direction. You can be typing like this as you look at an ebook. You can be watching a video with the screen rotated correctly as you take notes on it. You can use it left-handed or right-handed if you flip it upside down. And of course you can flip it 360 if you just want to use one side or the other. If you lock and turn off the netbook side, then the e-reader battery lasts a lot longer, closer to 20 hours. It's more like 6 to 8 hours if you're using both screens at once. So it has full color internet, web browsing, email apps, anything that works on the Google phone.
It runs on Android?
It runs on Android, that's correct.
Yep. I think that's it.
Within this is we're talking about your PDFs, Word documents, PowerPoint presentation, and Excel, for example, including the EPUB. So it's a very open platform. You can. I'll show that to you in a second. But yes, you can. Of course, if documents are too small to read, you can make them bigger. What you also have, though, is access to a wide range of business and technology publications, but in what we call True View. So we're really proud to introduce this. It's exclusive to Q. It lets you read the newspapers and the publications the way that you're used to reading them. So they can keep their brand identity, they have logos, you've got very rich content. And it's very easy for you to just then flip to the page you want to read, to the article, and when you finish reading it, so you'll be reading all down here, you can then flick to the next story. So you're actually reading just like in a newspaper, reading through the section that you choose.
Can you clip and save your article or that?
Sorry?
Can you clip out an article and save it somewhere?
I can't show you that at the moment. Also, as I said, it's all about business reading. So you have all of your business documents here, but you can do more than that. You can actually work with your business documents. So, for example, if I was going to take, so I'm going to take my PowerPoint down here, I can open up this PowerPoint presentation. The great thing about Q is it knows which way is up. So it automatically opens it for me in a landscape modus, which means that I can read it much better. And I can actually then just easily move across to the next page by swiping. It's very easy to do. Do that again here. Oh, doesn't want to do that.
No, it don't work for any Wi-Fi area?
Sorry?
Any Wi-Fi area for the...
Yes, you have two models. The 4GB model has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. The 8GB model has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and 3G by AT&T. So you can also annotate here, so I was talking about that before. So if I wanted to make some changes, I would bring up my annotations bar, and there are 4 ways of doing that. So the first way is I can actually add what we call stamps. So these are things to just flag a specific item. So I might just say, you know, you really need to look at this, it's got an arrow on it, and then I can do what we call scribbling. So scribbling is where I take my finger and I just draw. We have a capacitive touchscreen, so I don't need a stylus. So I can just take my finger and I can just draw like that. You can also highlight text, which is great if you're reading long reports. You need to sort of, make sure that you can actually see specific things very quickly in the meeting. And you can also add notes. So for example, if I show you here, if I click on add note, it's going to bring up my virtual keyboard. I only have this when I need it, but I'm just going to say, hey guys, I just want you to have a quick look at this, so please check. I'm going to press enter and the keyboard will disappear, and then I'm actually left with my note. And I can move this then to the most relevant place. And then I can actually hide them as well. So if I want to carry on reading and hide the annotations, take them away. And when I close it up, they're saved in the file, so I can actually then forward them onto someone else if I want to. Something else that's very special about Q is the actual setup of the home screen, so that it lets you have all of the information you need at your fingertips. So I have recently added documents here, but you might say, I'd like to have recently viewed or recently purchased, whatever's easiest for you. You then also have your favorite section. So this section is always there. You can always have 3 specific items at the bottom, which you choose yourself that you pin on your favorites board. So I have the newspaper, for example, of my choice. I get this downloaded because I have a subscription, so every day by Wi-Fi I get the new version to my device. I'll grab my Q and my coffee in the morning, and then I'm off to work, and I can read on the train. I also have Q Store access here, so anytime, any place, I can go online to q.com, where I have access to a vast range of titles, publishing titles, so that would be business publication, technology publication. You can see them all behind me, actually, the list. Plus over 1 million titles through barnesandnoble.com, so we work together with them. They power our store, which means all of the items that you can buy there, you can get through q.com as well. I also have my calendar here, so if I work with a PC and Microsoft Outlook, which I do, I can then transfer via cable my calendar to my Q. So I've always got on hand what I'll be doing when. So I can actually just flip backwards and forwards. So let me do this. See what I'm actually doing day after day. So this is my calendar for Monday. I'm actually, thank God I get to have a rest. But today, if I just flip back here, you'll actually see we've got meetings, we've got booth duty and that kind of stuff.
What about with a Mac? Can you sync your calendar with a Mac?
No, you can't, not at the moment. So it has to be Microsoft Outlook, because we have a Windows system on this.
What if you have Microsoft Office for a Mac?
It has to be a PC.
It has to be a PC.
Yeah. You can also read your email on here. So this is quite a great function. This isn't an emailing device at the moment. We're working on wireless email and calendar. That's going to be together with good technology. That will be coming in fall of this year. So that will be Q Calendar, Q Mail. Those will be services to let you get your Hotmail, Google Mail, whatever, directly onto your device. At the moment though, you can only get your email from either your PC or from your BlackBerry. So if you're on the move, you get a BlackBerry with an attachment, you can easily queue it, which is a really great help, because I've tried to read the attachments on that small screen. It's not very easy. So the software lets you quickly and easily queue your mails, so you transfer your mails, and then I can just open it up and I can read my attachment online here, or not online, sorry, on my device. And the great thing about it again is it's a big screen, and again it also knows which way it's up, so it's going to instantly open it in this way, and then I can actually scroll backwards and forwards again on the device and actually read the presentation.
Is it only